I don't care who you play, whether it's a high school team, a junior college team, a college team, much less an NFL team. When you turn the ball over, you ain't going to beat anybody I just talked about. Anybody. All right? And that was a disgraceful performance, in my opinion.
Aaron Rodgers, you need to hang it up. It's time. Bubba Wallace needs to go to anger management. Hey guys, so the Green Bay Packers fall 3-3 to the New York Jets at home. I've never seen the Green Bay Packers this bad. I was able to see Aaron Rodgers in his press conference, and he said this.
Aaron, first things first, how does the thumb feel after that?
It's a little sore.
Affect your accuracy or your throws today?
Maybe a couple, but not too many.
Do you guys feel like you're kind of in a crisis mode right now a little bit?
I don't really know what that means, Pete.
What do you need to do?
Simpler. Simplify some things.
Simplify. Even the reporter didn't even know what that meant.
I guess I'm just confused how now it's, oh, we need to simplify, but you kind of knew the core.
Let me explain it to you, Jay. It's always been when we struggle, we're doing too much.
Aaron Rodgers, you have lost your team. And not only that, your teammates don't want to play with you anymore. Their body language says it all. He's not been a good leader to them, and it's been showing time and time again.
Early in your career, I remember as a starter how much you put into your leadership role. You got to know different guys. You got to know what made them tick, especially in 2010. That was an up and down year with the injuries and stuff. Do you have the energy for that now, or does your relationship change now because of your status?
No, I got a lot of energy. I care about this a lot, and I'm always keeping a tight pulse on the team.
This team doesn't have the energy. They don't want to play. This was an embarrassing loss. And he's just sitting there, oh yeah, at least I'm getting paid. I mean, look at his face right now. I used to like Aaron Rodgers. I think he was really unique in his own way. Something has changed. I'm not sure the money got to his head or his relationships with the girls he's been with. Olivia Munn. Come on, she is smoking hot, Aaron, really? Another thing too, David Bakhtiari. I feel like he is like seconds away having another injury. He needs to retire. David Bakhtiari, he's done a lot for us. He has. I'm very proud of him, and he has been just amazing with this team. His body just doesn't take it anymore. The Packers need to rebuild from the ground up. Jordan Love is not the answer. He is not the answer at all. He is not the franchise quarterback. He is not the future. But Aaron, you're costing this team not going any further during the season. I get injuries happen. Just to hear him say this, I have no words.
Got to step up, though. The best teams are player-led teams. So it's time for us as players on both sides of the ball and on teams to truly take ownership of that. And I can't explain to you exactly what that looks like with an 8-step process, but it's a mindset. And until we get that mindset, we're going to be wallowing in this, inconsistency.
I do realize the other players do have full responsibility. You're not really doing your job either. Why aren't you taking full responsibility? Aaron, you need to wake up. Another thing that is not really helping the Green Bay Packers is Joe Barry. Joe Barry, why are you still on this team? You have no answers for this defense. You continue making the same old plays over and over again. With these zones and these blitzes, we can't stop the run. We can't stop the pass. We have no offense, we have no defense. The secondary is just awful. The offensive line can't even protect Aaron. He has been hit so many times, I'm surprised he didn't get a concussion yet. The hits that Aaron has been getting is very, very brutal. You have no ability to get out of the pocket anymore like you used to. You can't run out of the pocket, you can't throw out of the pocket. And look at Josh Allen. He is just incredible. Even to the point that he even hurdled a guy during a game. If Aaron Rodgers did that, he would probably break every single bone in his leg. We have no professionals at wide receiver. Romeo Doubs is a rookie, so he's not really like a Davante Adams. He's not at that NFL ready yet. You had Randall Cobb. Unfortunately, Randall Cobb got hurt. We got Sammy Watkins? He's basically injury prone. If they can't even beat the New York Jets or the New York Giants, I just don't see them beating Washington. This team is a complete mess. In my prediction, I really think the Green Bay Packers are going to fall 6-10. I just don't see them even making the playoffs.
Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
It will take a miracle to have this team to hit the playoffs, but I just don't see it happening. I was able to watch the NASCAR race being broadcast live on NBC at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. It was pretty decent. It wasn't the greatest race I've seen. The green flag drops, a really good start. We had some side-by-side action.
Green flags in the air.
Pretty even on this restart, everybody side by side.
Is somebody in the NBC booth going to tell these guys that this isn't a restart? Who's going to tell them? Anyway, the first caution happened when Kyle Busch got loose into turn 4. I don't know what happened there. I'm not sure he got a tire down. Even Bubba Wallace was able to lead some laps. I really thought he was going to win this race. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. On the second stage, he was going for the lead with Kyle Larson. Unfortunately, Kyle Larson didn't really give enough room to Bubba Wallace, resulting Bubba Wallace hitting the wall into turn 4. Bubba Wallace didn't really like what Kyle Larson did, and he really just ran over him and spun him out in the start-finish line, resulting Christopher Bell being involved in the wreck. This was very unfortunate with Christopher Bell. He was in the wrong place in the wrong time. Bubba Wallace got out of his car. All hell broke loose. Bubba was able to get to Kyle Larson. He started to swing at Kyle Larson, and Kyle Larson tried to get away from him, and he kept chasing him around. Even the official tried to calm Bubba Wallace down, but that didn't seem to happen. I've seen this before with other drivers before. This isn't actually the first time that a NASCAR driver has been throwing punches and actually starting fights. This was very immature from Bubba Wallace. I'm not going to defend him here. I really think he could have really handled this in a different situation. This really could have been bad for Kyle Larson. Just the way he just hit the wall on the driver's door. This was really, really scary. Thank goodness for those safer barriers. Not that long ago, you had Cody Ware hitting the wall in the Texas Motor Speedway. This crash was very, very violent. This hit he took was a very hard hit. It was straight up into the wall. Hopefully Cody Ware was okay. He was not the only driver that had a very hard blow to the wall. Alex Bowman in the number 48 car had a concussion at the Texas Motor Speedway. When I saw the wreck, it didn't look that bad. But I really think it depends how you hit the wall. It's been proven time and time again that these Gen 7 cars have been really taking a toll on these drivers, and concussions have been really happening. You are under caution and you're going to start a brawl in the middle of a race that's really meaningless for both drivers. This wasn't actually going for the playoffs or anything like that. This should have really happened after the race, not during the race. If the retaliation didn't happen and Bubba Wallace just scraped the wall, I really think they could have repaired that car with a hammer. If the damage was really severe, where they damaged the whole front splitter, then I can see why that you may not want to go back out there. The decision he has made with this whole situation with Kyle Larson really could have been really, really worse. This is what Kyle Larson said in his interview.
Walk us through the incident from your perspective, and did his reaction and retaliation kind of surprise you?
I mean, it didn't surprise me. Got in low and got loose and chased it up a bit, and yeah, I mean, he got to my right front and it got him tight into the wall. And
what about the off-track retaliation when he came up and tried to shove you? Did that catch you off guard?
No, I mean, I seen him walking over, so I figured he would do something. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think this is going to be the end of Kyle Larson and Bubba Wallace. I think Kyle Larson's going to pay back Bubba Wallace either at Homestead Miami Speedway or Martinsville Speedway. Congratulations to Joey Logano on winning the South Point 400. Anyway, love to hear your thoughts on this. Hope you guys are doing well, and take care.